This is me.
Just kidding. This is me.
My name is Amanda, and welcome to my podcast where I will be talking about pop culture, music, film, drama, and fan videos. Hello, and welcome back to my channel, Always Popular. I'm Amanda, your host, and let's jump into this week's episode. Previously on my channel, I did a video on a Halloween episodes from the 2000s. This week's video, this is based on a theory I have on celebrities and pop culture who die young. Why is it that people pay more attention and give support to someone after they die and not when they are alive? Why do some people become more famous and popular after their career? And most importantly, could this person's life been prevented or saved? This video is going to be centered on a big star from the 2000s who recently just passed away, Aaron Carter. So what I want to know is, why love Aaron Carter now? Sadly, when you are famous, everything is in the public eye for everyone else to see, whether it's something positive or negative. People love drama and love to speculate gossip online about people they don't know about. It's happened multiple times when many young famous people have died young, became part of the 27 Club, or just got more popular just because they died. But why? Certain celebrities, for some odd reason, have become more famous when they die. Some of those people include Marilyn Monroe, Amy Winehouse, Selena, Tupac, Biggie, and James Dean, just to name a few. For those who don't know, Aaron Carter was a singer, songwriter, and actor. He was known for his hit singles like That's How I Beat Shaq, I Want Candy, Aaron's Party, Come Get It, Leave It Up to Me, Oh Aaron, and Iko Iko. His most recent album was called Loved, that was released in 2018. For those who say he was a one-hit wonder, clearly have no idea what they're talking about, and clearly were not fans of bubblegum pop music. He was basically the Justin Bieber before the turning point of the early millennium. He was everywhere. He walked so Justin could run. He might have had some help with his older brother, Nick Carter, who was one-fifth of the Backstreet Boys, who also dominated the 90s as well. Even without the help of Nick, he did actually have a solid career from 1997 to 2004. Out of 1997, when Aaron was just 9 years old, he made his first debut performance as the opening act for the Backstreet Boys, and 2 years later, he was the opening act for Britney Spears as well. In addition, he did also have multiple guest appearances on television. Apparently, most people would be familiar with his acting on Disney's channels Lizzie McGuire and Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Later in his career, Aaron and his twin sister Angel, alongside the rest of his family, did a reality show called House of Carters, and honestly, it was a train wreck where you could see Aaron's real issues emerged from. Also participated on a season of Dancing with the Stars. Now let's get into the interesting stuff. Unfortunately, recently last week, Aaron was found and pronounced dead in a bathtub by his housekeeper in his Lancaster home in LA. As of right now, there is still no clear or real cause of death just yet. However, almost every day there has been multiple articles on him, and now he is getting a lot of unconditional support and love from people who have worked with him, associated with him, and of course his family and fans like myself. But the question is, why is he getting so much love and support now when he could have had that when he was alive? It seems like nobody cared to be on his side. He seems like he had very little support and love when he was struggling. Like many other people, whether famous or not, Aaron was sadly under the influence of drugs alongside with other struggles. He had struggled with schizophrenia, anxiety, a hiatal hernia, along with body issues, and on top of that, he was even diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Fortunately for Aaron's sake, things kept getting worse as people who were supposed fans or trolls would bully him for how he looked. He got multiple nasty comments about his body and even death threats. So why are some of those people giving him condolences and support now? Do they feel guilty or just fake posers? Celebrity, it feels like that he got an excessive amount of hate. Many famous people who died in the past just got love and flowers. I understand that Aaron probably exaggerated in some interviews, but that shouldn't give people the right to have harassed him about it. I don't believe he will become more famous now that he's gone. However, a similar death to his would be Whitney Houston, for example, who also died in apparent drowning in a bathtub as well. Since obviously she had a bigger impact, she is a lot harder to forget, and also it was harder for other people to wrap their head around her death compared to his. Also, for many of Aaron's problems, they were probably deeply rooted from the past or someone that caused him to be this way. I honestly believe he would have been in a better place if it wasn't for his parents. Now, I'm not trying to throw them under the bus. However, based on observations, I think his parents really fucked him up. And to find out he was actually forced into child stardom and his parents were greedy for money, that's a really unfortunate circumstance. It feels like his parents didn't really seem to care about his happiness, his well-being, or what he wanted to do in life. If he wasn't forced into it, he would have had a more private lifestyle with less hate. It's also reported that his parents stole all of Aaron's earnings by the time he was a teenager, and even Aaron himself said in interviews that his parents took all his money. He had to file bankruptcy when he got older. If they actually cared, obviously Aaron could have used that money for therapy sessions and stuff like that. He could have gotten the help. Instead, he got worse. He also had an OnlyFans account mainly for desperation for money. He wouldn't have had to stoop that low, honestly, if it wasn't for his parents taking all his money. Sadly, Aaron said it was the fame that changed his parents, and especially his mom, the most. Based on observations, I feel that parents are an extension of your personality, and I feel that Aaron got some of the unfortunate traits of his mom, such as being a pathological liar. People ended up making fun of him so much in interviews, and here are some of those examples.
And someone goes, oh, see, it's all about the money. No, it's not all about the money. It's about the relationship. And you know what? It's about the division that has been caused in this family because of Nick.
In between, we can get a lot of truth out here, okay? And let Nick hear it. I think it was because Nick was jealous, didn't want you to sign. I said, Nick, I will make you a star, but you need to make sure you take care of your family. And he didn't.
Sending me pictures of Whitney Houston dead in a coffin. Saying R.I.P. to me. You need to make amends to me. You need to apologize to me. I haven't even met my nephew.
I'm King Carter. I'm the motherfucking man of this family. I'm the one who took care of his mama. I'm the one who took care of my sisters, including my twin sister. Nick, you never took care of her.
I really just wanted to succeed as an artist, and she really, really looked up to Nick a lot, and he just didn't care.
An adult. Mom, Nick was never around.
What did I ask for from him except that, hey, thanks, Mom, for what you did?
Was there a time?
It's actually quite sad because even some of Aaron's closest friends and family members had to do a restraining order against him, including his older brother, Nick. Sadly, he had to have all these struggles in front of the entire world to see. Now he's in peace and no longer in pain. Honestly, as someone who personally met Aaron back in 2013, he seemed to be in a good place. I knew and heard about his struggles, however, I didn't know that it was really that bad. All I gotta say is I was actually scared for Aaron too, and I had a bad feeling that he was going to die young. So lastly, I want to say that Aaron Carter definitely deserves a lot better. Thanks for listening and watching, and you'll hear me in the next episode. And also, let me know about your thoughts about Aaron if you are a fan of his as well.